What's up, YouTube? This is Able to Psycho, and welcome back. So I pulled out the specialized tires here, and these are going to be the tires going on the Giant. These are the Espoir Sport Black Belt ×2 puncture protection. These tires came on the specialized Ale, and these tires are actually really cool. So I think these are 60 TPI. I'm not sure. I haven't did any research on them. I might do some to give you more information on them. But anyway, real quick about these tires. These came with a specialized Ale, and I took them off right away, and I had upgraded to my Grand Prix Classics. And so I put these up. I was hanging these up for a little bit, and so I have to pull them out now. So this is my Giant Defy, and so I was actually riding 28 millimeters on this tire. I did a video about changing the grip and changing this stuff here. So this is actually what it looked like when it was done. I did I changed the tires to 28 millimeter gator skin Continentals. And these were actually wire bead tires, and they were heavy. They were like 200 and something grams, I think. I can't remember, but they're heavy. Point is, they're heavy. So these were the 28 mil tires, and I threw these on the bike. So I had 28 millimeters, super heavy puncture protection tires, and then I went ahead and upgraded the pedals. I don't have the old pedals, which I actually love the old pedals, but I put, these are Bontrager mountain bike pedals. So I got these on. And this was actually the build, man. This was my rig right here. I have got the daytime running light in the back, Bontrager matching Pro in the front, 1300 lumens going in the front. Plus I had a bell light that was like 240 for blinking. So I mean, this was ready to run, man. This was the rig right here. And that was the rig right there. So daytime running lights, man, it was on, you know. So nighttime, daytime, this mug was ready to go. So anyway, this was the rig here, and sad to say, after, I don't know, a few rides, I didn't clock down how many miles these have on them. I'm thinking these tires, they're given to me by a guy when I bought my wheel set, and he said that they had plenty of life on them. Well, I've only rode like maybe just under 200 miles on them, and they're already tearing. See, I got a tear in the sidewall right here, and then they're so old that like the parts of the tire that say rotation and lets you know about your PSI, all the stuff that's in the tire is already old. So I actually had to draw an arrow right here, and so to know which way the tire rotation's going. So this was the build, man, and I loved it. I actually liked riding this bike. It was so heavy, and once I rode this for like after a few weeks, I went to the specialized Ale, and riding that, I got faster. I got like 30 seconds faster off of it, at least 30 seconds, 25 seconds faster off of it. So I got a whole bunch of new PRs on my Strava, on my specialized bike now. So riding with this has put some muscle in the legs, made me a lot stronger on the sprints and getting up and going, which was cool. And so I'm actually heartbroken now that I've got to go to these, because I was actually starting to enjoy riding 28 millimeter tires. I did find it a little bit smoother. Running the lower tire pressure on these 28s, it was not squirmy at all, which I thought it was going to be real squirmy on these narrow wheels. But no, man, it was just running so good. And so I liked it a lot. So now I have to change them, and I'm going to go back to these Giant Aspire Sport tires here, or Specialized tires here. So gonna go back to the 25 millimeter tires here. Gonna do that. That's gonna be this afternoon. That's gonna be the project that I will get to enjoy. And so I really, really have to invest in a bicycle repair stand. I'm actually looking on OfferUp and looking online to buy one. I just don't want to spend the money on it. I'd rather buy bicycle stuff instead of buying the stand, but I know I need the stand. This is my Saturday, and if you're watching this video, thanks for hanging out. So, you know, my bike is all dirty. I rode the crap out of this bike yesterday, man. I crushed it. Monsoon weather. I got out for the sunrise. Lately, I've been doing a lot of sunrise rides, and I had got out there early in the morning. It was so cloudy yesterday that the sun was red. It was awesome. For like 10 minutes in the morning, the sun was red, and I just thought that was really cool to look and see a red sun as I was riding, man. I was just, you know, it's just like, excuse me, sorry, I'm drinking coffee, and I'm gonna get deep for a second real quick, so don't automatically turn off, you know, because I'm gonna get deep. But I've read stories where like guys ride their bike and they feel like, you know, riding the bike makes them more spiritual, you know, that like they feel real spiritual, or wrapping your handlebars. It's a lot of Zen and stuff like that. It's like, you know, it's, hey man, it's my Zen, you know, that's cool and everything. For me, when I'm on my bike, man, it just brings me closer to my higher power, which I am a follower of Christ. So, you know, yesterday seeing that red sun in the morning, man, I just felt like I was riding with God. So I had one hellish week, and like I was so stressed out. I did not ride a bike for like 5 days. I was letting my body rest. And like seriously, by the end of the week, oh my God, I was just like so freaking down in the dumps, man. Riding yesterday morning, man, I just felt like I was riding with God, man. I saw that sun, that red sun, and then this morning I woke up and I took my little boy out, and we went on our mountain bikes, and we did 3 miles at the park, and we rode around the park for a little bit, me and him, in a cloudy day. And it's just like, dude, I love bikes, man. Like I just love them. I'm grateful that, you know, God let me find something for me to work on. And then to top it off, I am actually retiring the Oakley Jawbreakers. So these are the Cavendish edition. I just cleaned them up. I got them all clean. They're filled with salt and grime and dirt. So I cleaned them up. I actually wiped them with some Simple Green on the sides, the frame and stuff. And then I freaking sprayed, sunglass cleaned the lens or whatever. So anyway, these were kick-ass glasses. I mean, these seriously, riding these glasses, man, I did not want to try any other glasses at all. Like, I did not want to try nothing. I rode these glasses hard. I've wiped out in these glasses. I can't remember how many times, but I know I wiped out in them. I've wiped out in them a couple times, yeah. And they never fall off my face. And I have one itty bitty scratch on them, just a little bit. And like they're durable, man. So they are durable. So I went OTB in these glasses, and so I'm going to retire these shades, and so these are being retired. And so now these are the new ones coming out. Not coming out, but for me, these are my new shades. They're not brand new in the world. I got these glasses the same time I got these. I got these on the same exact day. So now, after hundreds of miles on the Jawbreakers, I'm going to put these away for a little bit. And I'm going with the Sutros. Yeah, so these are I want to say these are the 2019 Sutros. I got these right at the beginning. So I got these fairly cheap. They're the all black frame with the prism jade color, or prism green, whatever. Yeah, I know I like green, but these right here are my shades, boy. Woo! I Can't wait to try these, man. Yeah. Anyway, so these are going to be the new shades I'm going to be trying out for the next few months. I know I won't get a lot of rides in summer and September. It's going to be really hot. So, but I'll have a review on these coming out probably in a while. So honestly, these were kicking so much ass, man, that I did not want to try these on. Like, I wanted to stay with my Jawbreakers. I love the Jawbreaker classes. These are fucking sick, dude. They're so fucking sick, dude. So anyway, yeah, these are dope. And so, yeah, the Jawbreakers, serious classes, dude. If you can get them cheap, get them cheap. But like, these were the old edition, the Cavendish edition. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. But these right here got the green and white frame, and then the prism jade. So it really brings out the greens, I think. Anyway, but yeah, so these were so badass. I never wanted to wear nothing else. I've wore these one time, and I just feel like they're crazy light, and I feel like they're gonna fly off my face. Like, they feel flimsy. So I want to try these Sutros and see what they look like. Okay, well, so before I started to change the tires, I just wanted to show you how the condition were. The tires are so old that you can't see the rotation arrow on here, so I actually had to write the rotation arrow on here, and I was going to use that arrow so I can mount the tires whenever I needed to. But then, as I wrote that down, I noticed that right here, hopefully you can close up on it. So right here, I have a cut coming out here on the tire. And then there's another one that's starting to come up. They're not necessarily cuts, but they're coming apart. See, there's another piece of the tire coming apart right there. And so, I don't know. I just don't want to risk it. So, going downhill, these tires were not brand new. They were used, and they're just really old. So that's why they're coming apart. They're deteriorating, is what I think they're doing. They're just coming undone. So I go down hills where I'm riding right now, and I pick up, 35, 37 miles an hour of speed, about 35, 34. And that's just in one neighborhood. The other neighborhood, I can get up to 40 going downhill. It goes down fast. But so anyway, I don't want to have a tire malfunction while I'm going downhill. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrap these tires and go ahead and throw these back on. These tires are really cool. I don't know if I told the story. I think I forgot to tell the story. But these actually had a piece of gravel stuck in the wheel, and I freaking pulled off the gravel, and it did not pop the tire at all. And it was like a piece of, literally like a little piece of stone stuck in the damn tire. And I thought, oh no, and I pulled it out, and it didn't even get to the tube. So, I mean, this puncture protection on the Specialized so far is pretty cool. And then on the Specialized too, if you see, so even on the Specialized, they have tire wear indicators as well. And so they got the same thing like the Continental tires. So, anyway, all right. So, I just wanted to share that. Woo. Wired bead tires are, I think, easier to put on. Better than folding tires. Right now, I pump it up to 120. Trying to listen for any air sounds, any leaking air, just in case I punctured while I put on the tire. And then I'm making sure that it's seated good. Yeah, so when you put your tires on, you want to make sure your stuff is on right. So one time when I got my mountain bike tire on, I paid for it at the store to tell them to put on my mountain bike tire, and they pulled it on, or they put it on, and half the tire was on this way. So when you look at your tread, right? When you look at the tread, half the tread was on this side of the tire. Instead of being lined up, you know, rolling nice, the tread was on like this side of the tire. And then I had to take it back and be like, yo, man, I paid you to put this tire on. And you guys put it on and it's not seated properly. Doesn't look good. So then they had to redo the tire. So ever since then, I've been working on my tires now. It's just something easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But I mean, you got your tire wear indicators right here. And I mean, it says it's a brand new tire, but on the sides of this tire, it just looks like they're cracking really bad. So I know you're not going to be able to see it on this unless I had a really nice, good camera. But the rubber compound on this just looks really, really not good. But I'm going to keep double checking it and make sure it's good, and I'll throw it on. That's my front tire. That's done already. So that was actually pretty easy. Then I got to do the back one. So logo of the tire with your valve stem. Make sure it looks good, okay. Just got done doing the second tire. Proper side, proper rotation. Trying to keep the logo lined up so it looks good. My lines never come lined up, man, ever. They are never perfectly lined up. So, like, I always aim for the press the valve to be in the middle of the logo, but it always comes out the same. I have one more to the left, and I have one more to the right. Here, let's see. Yeah, that one's more to the right, this one's more to the left. But, oh well. What's up, YouTube? Wake up, baby. Anyway, Sunday morning, and these tires are killer. I got them at 90 in the front, 95 in the back. They're killer, man. Really. But they are smooth on the bumps, and they're heavy to push. So if I keep them on, they're gonna make me strong. But damn, they hurt. All right, well, thanks for watching. It's Sunday morning. I'm getting it in. I'll see you on the next one. Keep riding and ride safe. Peace.